Well, I am recording from my place in Glastonbury. I wonder how you are. Maybe you're in your own home, self-isolating. Maybe you're not. Wherever you are, I am just really wanting to reach out and say hi and check in on how you're doing. Like so many of us, I've been really praying on how these extreme times are, or really what these extreme times are calling me to do. And I really feel like so many of us, I believe that these are the times we choose to be here for. And I know that they can also feel scary, and they can feel challenging. It can be scary, any kind of change that we go through. So, and it seems like these times really are calling us to adapt and change and listen and respond accordingly. So in my daily practice today, I really got the guidance to jump on here for at least maybe 21 days if you want to join me. And so we can just do some kind of spiritual practice together, so we can gather together. I know that it can feel like we're being isolated, but really I think that these times are also beautifully orchestrated to help us create big shifts on the planet, but also to connect more deeply. There is no question that we are going through this experience together, and it has been so beautiful to see all of us come together. So what I'm going to do is, for the next 21 days, I'm committing myself to jumping on here on Facebook and Instagram Live and doing some kind of spiritual practice, some kind of practice to connect in with our soul, with my soul, and you're welcome to join me. If there are any particular tools or practices that really resonate with you, that help you feel grounded and supported and safe, and really help you tune in and listen to your heart and help you feel connected, then I invite you to share it in the comments. I'll read them after. And yeah, we can look at this as like spiritual practice requests, just like, oh my gosh, I'm such a dag, imagining like a DJ at a wedding. We can do whatever you want. So let me know if it's chanting, if it's meditating, if it's dancing. Oh my gosh, I will do that if that is the request, only if it's requested. If it's poetry, if it's prayer, whatever it is, you let me know. So we can do that. I want to share with you 2 cards that I pulled for myself today. And so this was one, I've done a lot of spiritual practice today, actually. I am feeling like I need it. Actually, I can feel for one of the first times, I mean, like all of us, my top's falling down, like all of us, I have been feeling a little bit ungrounded and a little bit, I can feel, I'm definitely looking at the news more than I would normally, and I know how much that affects my nervous system. And I also know it's really important to do as well. And so everything is a balance. And so my offering with this gathering like this is that it helps us come together as a community if we do feel isolated, as well as grounding us. There are many different, what I call gateways to the soul: beauty, art, poetry, meditation, chant, singing, moving our bodies. There's so many different ways that we can anchor our souls back in. So that is what I'm going to be offering for the next 21 days, and maybe we'll do it for even more. But for today, I just want to kick it off with these two cards, which I pulled for me and thus us. And I just think that they're so perfect. So I did the Soul Whispers spread, which is position 1 is what your soul's calling you to do, and position 2 is the baby step. So offering this up if it resonates with you. The first card I got here is Weight of the World. I wonder if you can see that there. This is from my Starseed Oracle deck. And the subline says boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. So I thought that this really described personally how I was feeling. I think that I personally believe that we are all empathic to varying degrees. It's not like a yes or no answer. And these are times where it is really almost impossible not to feel the energy that's going around us. So this was in position 1, and I really want to read this one out because when I read the description, it was just so bang on. So give me a sec. If you want, you can close your eyes and listen, deeply breathe, whatever, or just keep on doing what you're doing. So weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. You don't need to carry it all. You're no good to anyone if you're running on empty and bogged down by the weight of the world. This card is a reminder to look after your own well-being first and foremost, to stop carrying the world's problems on your shoulders, to put on your own oxygen mask first. In these changing times, it's hard not to feel overwhelmed by the state of the planet. However, you can't take on its problems from a place of energetic depletion. This card is thanking you for caring so much. You want to build a better world and ease the road for others, and that's absolutely incredible. But the way you've been doing this maybe is a little bit unsustainable. This isn't to say that you should switch off to the world's problems and become unconscious. Rather, it's a call to establish clear boundaries so that you're not constantly taken out energetically. The planet needs you to be healthy, both physically and emotionally. So instead of digesting the news or reaching for your phone the moment that you wake up, show up first to some kind of nourishing practice such as meditation, soul inquiry, deep breathing, or exercising in nature. Once you're in a state of grace and your inner well is full, you can face the day, the state of the world, and care for others. And at the day's end, take an energetic shower by emptying out anything that's not yours to carry. And I know that we're all feeling a lot of that at the moment. You can pick it up again the next morning if you so choose, but give yourself time and space to rejuvenate and rest. And so the inquiry here with this card is, what are you carrying that's not even yours? What are you carrying that's not even yours? Now, in this experience, we're all going through something together, and there is a lot of fear out there. So if you are empathic, and we all are, just notice if what you're feeling is your own fear or if it is the collective. And as always, the deeper we can rest into our own intuition, the deeper we can rest into our own body, the deeper we can rest into the genuine whispers of our soul, the safer we will feel and realize that we are. So that for me just resonated so deeply. It was definitely what I needed to hear today. So I hope it's of resonance to you. And then in the second position, and I thought this one was awesome, was the baby step card. So position 1 was what your soul calling you to do. And so this was boundaries, take a step back, basically go in to feel safe. And then in position 2 is, this is one of my favorite cards from the Starseed deck, it's Hirith, which is a Welsh word which means longing for home. It's essentially this feeling of home, which you can't quite describe. Now, I think this is very, very, very interesting, this card, because obviously so many of us are actually spending time at home. So I thought that was very, very interesting. The baby step is stay at home if you can. So yeah, I hope that was helpful in some way or other. I need to go in a bit. I've got my membership live circle at the moment. If you would like to join, you can do so. Just go to my website, or I think it's rebeccacampbell.me/join membership. We're doing a live circle today. We normally do once a month, but in these times where we've moved them to weekly. So if you'd like to join, I'll also pop the comments. It'll be on my Facebook and Instagram pages, so in the profile, so you'll be able to see it if you would like to join, and I'll pop the link as soon as I am off this video as well. So yeah, so let me know if there are particular practices that you would love to do. I'm committed to showing up here each day. And yeah, I'll incorporate them. Could be chanting, could be soul inquiry, could be journaling, could be meditation. Let me know how I can support. And yeah, let's practice together. Sending you guys so much love, and I'll see you tomorrow.